Tonight, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's the NFC Championship game.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. Room here to run. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 82 yards. And the Panthers have struck first in this NFC title game. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Derek Brown, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers under pressure. They got him again. So a potential big play by this defense wiped out by the face mask.
And disappointing because it was so unnecessary. They had the sack. But the officials are definitely keeping a close eye on the quarterback, especially the referee. They were able to spot that one immediately.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
The Etor Gross Matos there to bring him down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Man open, that's Byron Pringle complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down. Gave a glimpse of his quick feet, but not a whole lot of space down at the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Rodgers now to throw. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 94 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. They go play action here on first down. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Brought down that time by Quay Walker. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. 25 yards for the touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second down, another shot for Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. Nifty move. A very return there. Give him an even 20 yards.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And some space here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards that time.
You want to see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Able to complete this to Chenault. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 14. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw.
That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Now back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
McCaffrey will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. So how about the season, Charles, that he continues to put together? That's now 25 rushing touchdowns on the year. That's getting into some very rarefied territory.
Yeah, it made you and I do a little extra homework prior to this one in anticipation because that one moves him past John Riggins with 24. He draws even with Emmitt Smith at 25 in 1995. Next up, Priest Holmes and Sean Alexander with 27. And the guy on top, LT, LaDainian Tomlinson, the Hall of Famer, he had 28 in 2006.
Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it first. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers.
Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Derek Brown able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers,
he hits Dobbs on the crosser.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll go again to Jones. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
He'll check this down, complete to Dillon.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
Patterson's kick is good.
And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This will be fielded inside the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
This will be caught downfield by Moore.
Touchdown! DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Panthers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot, into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Rodgers now on first down.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
Looking to throw. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. McCaffrey running up the middle, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. On play action. Now Rodgers.
That's complete to Dobbs. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row and now a pickup of 8. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Up the middle, Jones. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Rodgers.
Throw left side, taken in by Amari Rodgers.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Now, that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Touchdown, Packers! A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers get a bit closer. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that will cut this lead down to 25.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
On second down, McCaffrey.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And some room to work. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4.
169 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys into the Super Bowl. Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free?
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Chuba Hubbard
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Panthers have got it on cruise control.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays.
And it was Chuba Hubbard who finished it off with a touchdown run. This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On play action, Rodgers under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. On now is the Packers punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, first and 10. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. The Panthers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. From the shotgun to McCaffrey, and he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They'll set up to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here.
Knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's not going to get the first down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or 2 short. He's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down.
He finds his receiver, Watson. Finding room at midfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
On 1st down, Rodgers. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And again, it's Rodgers. Got an open man, it's Pringle.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Completed out left to Dobbs.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now it's Rodgers. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Romeo Doubs,
A 5-yard touchdown.
and the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
And what a ride it has been. NFC champs, they have punched their ticket to the biggest show in sports.
And what a way to get there, to go the entire season and then play for the right to go to the Super Bowl and the right to call themselves NFC champs. Elation has to abound.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.